So we are here on Inta stand on InstallerSHOW, where we will show antifreeze valve and some new features what Inta developed with ball valve inside, with some additional features for installers, so you can have really easy installation and servicing of the valve. So we are today at InstallerSHOW at Inta stand with Darran, and we will show you one innovation from Inta. Darran, one thing is antifreeze valve. I also have this antifreeze valve on my installation. What is, I can say, benefit or different things if we compare it to another antifreeze valves? What is the core thing here?
Okay, not all antifreeze valves are the same. We developed ours with the thermostat in the passageway. So it's always detecting the water temperature and isn't influenced by any air temperature. So we were the first to develop that passageway with the thermostat. We're the first to develop the non-drip chamfer on the bottom. And also we were the first to be able to insulate the valve, because that's so important. A lot of manufacturers didn't want their valves insulated.
Why?
I don't know. They wanted it on the coldest part of the system. But the problem with that, it doesn't conform with Part L. Okay, and you want your valve to be insulated because you want to keep all the heat in. That's so fundamental in antifreeze valves.
Yes, and maybe what is also important, as you mentioned, to measure this water, because you can have air temperature affecting.
Exactly.
And maybe water is, I don't know, 6-7 degrees, but air is affecting this, and you will have
they started discharging because of wind chill.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when the thermostat is down here, it's subject to wind chill. So you can have water temperature at maybe 4 or 5 degrees. You can have wind chill at -1, -2. This bit cools down and the antifreeze valve discharge.
One question which came to my mind, because people are asking, if it's 3 degrees, it's draining.
See?
But when temperature is 4 or 5 degrees, you don't need to do anything with that.
No,
so
no.
everything will, so this one is automatically
It's
closed.
accurate to 1 degree.
Ah, okay.
So it'll discharge at 3.
Okay.
And it will close at 4.
And what is your feedback from the field? What can be, let's say, the issue? I can say I saw the pictures with dirty installation. This can be the issue, probably.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of bad press about antifreeze valves. And what happens is, on the anti-vacuum valve here, if you get any debris across the seat, okay, that keeps that anti-vacuum valve open, and then you get water coming out of the top. I mean, we just say to the installer, flush the system, replace the anti-vacuum valve, and you're good to go again. So what we've done recently is decided, looked at that problem and said, okay, what can we do that's going to make antifreeze valves go to the next level? And we made this.
What is this? Something
So
looks different.
Yeah. So this is a ball valve and an antifreeze valve all in one unit. And the benefit for it is, when you isolate the ball valve using the key, which is anti-tamper, you've now isolated both the thermostat and the anti-vacuum valve. So now the installer doesn't need to drain down. He can replace either one of those two components.
So it's separate components. It's not like full kit.
You can see the components just unscrew, and that will unscrew with a spanner. But he's losing no water through the system. He's not letting any air in the system, and he can easily service the valve.
So this is quite new innovation.
Very new.
Very new.
Very
and
new.
What is...
We filed patents on it. That's how new it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
What is, let's say, you probably developed this with installers in mind and with feedback from them.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, the installer is really important to us. And when you get an installer who has to go back to a job to replace the anti-vacuum valve or to replace the thermostat, time is money.
Yes.
And the idea of this is it makes it so easy for him to do. Isolate the system, replace, service, and then open it up again.
And at the end, we didn't mention snorkel, because this is also something I also have on my installation.
There's an insulation jacket for it,
okay,
which David at Primary Pro has made for us, and it has a snorkel on the top.
We'll show
it.
Yeah. So snorkel is here to prevent any dirt,
any debris, any leaves, any dirt. Rain's dirty, so we don't want anything getting in those vacuum holes.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Darran. I think we explained
You're welcome.
a lot of it. Thank you.
Thank you.